Before we dive in, if you feel a shift deep inside you as you hear these words, this is your moment. This is not just another video. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. If you're ready to step into the flow of wealth that's yours by divine right, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let this be your first step towards the prosperity that awaits you. And don't forget to leave a like. It's not just a click. It's a declaration of your faith in the abundance that's about to unfold. Trust me, this journey starts now, and I'm with you every step of the way. Topic 1. The revelation of an incomplete psalm, the hidden power of Psalm 112. What if I told you that the Psalm 112 you've always known, the one that has been recited in countless churches and whispered in moments of quiet reflection, is actually just a fraction of its full power? What if this psalm, in its true form, holds a secret, a divine activation code that could instantly change your financial reality? I know this might sound far-fetched. It might even seem like a stretch. But if you stay with me, not only will you understand this hidden truth, you'll feel it in your bones. You'll feel the transformation, the materialization of prosperity, as though you've stepped into a reality where abundance is no longer a dream, but a tangible, everyday experience. This psalm isn't meant to be read in silence. It's not a passive prayer to be muttered under your breath. No, this is a declaration of authority, a powerful decree to be spoken aloud with your soul engaged, demanding the heavens to move on your behalf. This isn't just a set of words. This is a key to unlock treasures beyond imagination. Now, think about the people throughout history who've lived prosperous, abundant lives, not by begging or pleading, but by commanding the forces of nature with the authority of the children of the Creator. The people who didn't wait for the world to give them scraps, but instead understood that wealth and success were their divine inheritance. They spoke with conviction, with power, and their words moved mountains. Today, this same key is being handed to you. I'm not here to offer you a mere wish or a fleeting hope. I'm here to give you the tools to activate the divine forces of prosperity that are already yours, just waiting for you to step into your rightful role as an heir of wealth. I know why you're here. I know what's been weighing heavily on your soul. I know the suffocating weight of unpaid bills that rob you of sleep at night. I know what it feels like to be trapped in a cycle of scarcity, where every day seems like a struggle and the dreams of success feel just out of reach. But I declare to you today, that cycle ends here. The key to your prosperity is about to be activated, and all begins with Psalm 112. This psalm holds the power to reframe your financial situation, shift your mindset, and open doors that have long been shut. It's not just words on a page. It's a spiritual code, and today I'll show you how to unlock it. Stay with me, because as we break open the secret, you'll begin to feel that shift, that divine momentum pushing you forward. It's not about luck. It's about authority. And when you understand the true power of Psalm 112, nothing will be the same again. The promise of liberation. Do you feel it? That pressure in your chest, a constant reminder of the battles you face in silence, the unspoken weight of a life tied down by financial chains. It's not just about money. It's about freedom. It's about the deep yearning to break free from the constant anxiety that holds you captive day after day. You've heard the voices in your head, haven't you? Those whispers of doubt, those constant reminders of what you don't have. The bills piling up, the dreams deferred, the worry that feels like an old friend you can't shake off. But I need you to listen closely. That story is over. Today, I stand before you not as someone offering empty words, but as a conduit of divine promise. And that promise is simple. This captivity ends today. What I'm about to share with you isn't just motivational talk. It's a divine decree, a shift in the spiritual realms that will change how you see your life, how you experience your circumstances, and how you move forward in your destiny. In just a moment, we'll activate the full power of Psalm 112. But before we do that, I want you to make a decision that marks the beginning of your freedom, a decision to connect to the divine source of wealth that has always been available to you, just waiting for you to claim it. Now, let me take you one step further. I'm giving you something special, something that will make this process easier, faster, and more effective. It's an ancient tool, a key that has been passed down through generations, and it's right at your fingertips. Introducing the Riqueza e Prosperidade Divina app. This app is not just another app. It's your personal sanctuary, your sacred space to engage with daily decrees of wealth, to speak prosperity into your life, and to align yourself with the abundant flow of the universe. You'll get access to daily reminders, affirmations, and rituals that will keep you aligned with your highest potential, pulling you closer and closer to the reality of prosperity that is rightfully yours. I know this is a big step. I know the skepticism that might be bubbling up inside you. Can this really work for me? I've been there, and I understand that feeling. But listen to me closely. This isn't about hoping for change. This is about commanding change. The divine laws that govern prosperity are at work. And the moment you step into this power, the universe has no choice but to align itself with your desires. Take a moment, close your eyes, and think about what your life would look like if you could finally break free from the chains of scarcity. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that your finances are aligned with the laws of abundance. Imagine no longer having fear of the future, because you've stepped into a reality where wealth flows effortlessly into your life. That's the life you're about to create. But it begins with a choice. Will you take this step with me? Will you commit right here, right now, to open your heart and soul to the divine flow of abundance? If you're ready, here's how we start. Comment, "I believe," and hit that like button. This is your declaration, your first step toward claiming what is already yours. I want you to make that comment with faith, with the belief that today marks the end of your financial struggles and the beginning of a new era of prosperity. Topic 3. The key to prosperity, the sacred app for divine decrees. You've made the decision to break free. You've declared your faith, and the energy around you has already begun to shift. But now, the next step is crucial. We need to activate this power on a daily basis to ensure that the transformation we're speaking of doesn't just become an idea, but a reality that unfolds before your very eyes. It's time to stop relying on fleeting motivation or surface-level inspiration. True transformation requires a consistent, daily engagement with the divine forces that govern wealth. And that's exactly why I'm introducing something that will serve as a powerful tool in your hands. This isn't just another app. It's a divine instrument designed to connect you directly with the frequency of prosperity. The Riqueza y Prosperidad Divina app is your personal gateway to daily decrees, affirmations, and spiritual rituals that align you with the abundant energy of the universe. You see, in order to claim your wealth, you have to speak it into existence. Words are powerful, and when they are spoken with faith, they shift the very fabric of your reality. Every day, as you use this app, you'll be aligning yourself with the powerful frequency of Psalm 112. You'll be consistently reminding your spirit of your divine inheritance, reprogramming your mind to see wealth as your natural state, not something that has to be chased or begged for. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're no longer just hoping for abundance. You are now positioning yourself as a co-creator with the universe, claiming your birthright to prosperity. This app is not only a tool, it's a spiritual ally, a guide that will lead you step by step into a life where prosperity isn't a far-off dream, but a visible, tangible, real part of your everyday experience. But here's where the magic happens. The power of this tool is not in the app itself. The power lies in your belief and your commitment to show up every day. You see, the universe responds to consistency. When you engage with this app every day, you're consistently declaring your worthiness to receive, your readiness to welcome wealth, and your openness to receive the blessings that are already aligned with you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Can something as simple as using an app really make that much of a difference? And I get it, it sounds almost too easy. But remember, the universe works in ways that are beyond our understanding. It's not about the size of the action, but the faith and intention behind it. When you make the decision to engage consistently with something as powerful as the decrees in Psalm 112, you are opening doors in the spiritual realm that no one can close. And it's not just about the app. It's about your entire mindset changing. Wealth is not just about money. It's a mindset. It's a state of being that allows you to tap into the flow of abundance in all areas of your life. As you use this app, you're reprogramming your inner dialogue, rewiring your mind to see opportunities instead of limitations, to welcome prosperity instead of scarcity. So I ask you, are you ready to make this commitment? Are you ready to show up for your future self and take action today? Download the Riqueza y Prosperidad Divina app and begin your daily rituals. Let this app be your constant reminder that abundance is not just something you hope for. It is something you actively receive. And if you haven't done so already, comment, "I believe" below. This comment is your declaration to the universe, showing that you are not just passively watching, but actively participating in your own transformation. Topic 4. Proclaiming divine authority. Taking possession of your legacy. Now that you've taken the first steps toward activating your prosperity, the next phase is about claiming what's already yours by divine right. You are no longer just a passive observer of your own life. You are stepping into your full authority as an heir to the riches of the universe. And I want you to understand deep within your soul that this moment marks the beginning of your inheritance. No longer will you beg for what is already promised to you. You are a child of the Creator, and as such, wealth, success, and abundance are your birthright. Think about that for a second. The Creator of all that exists, the architect of the universe, the one who controls the heavens and the earth, has already set in motion the flow of wealth and favor directly toward you. But here's the secret. The only thing standing in your way is your willingness to claim it. Today, we are no longer speaking of poverty, struggle, or uncertainty. We are speaking of your divine inheritance, the treasures that were meant for you from the very beginning. And I'm here to remind you that this inheritance is not something you need to earn. It's already been paid for. You are an heir, a co-heir with the Creator, and this is the moment you take possession of that inheritance. Let me be clear. This is not the time to sit idly by and hope things change. This is the time to rise with boldness and take divine authority over your life, your wealth, and your future. You are a ruler in the kingdom of abundance, and today we are going to declare out loud, with power and conviction. I want you to declare this with me. Right now, I am an heir to the riches of the universe. The wealth that is mine by divine right is already flowing toward me. I claim it now. Say it again, but with power. I claim my divine inheritance. Feel the weight of those words as you say them. You are taking authority over your life. You are not waiting for the world to give you permission. You are not asking for scraps. You are declaring that you are entitled to the fullness of prosperity, and nothing can stop you from claiming it. The heavens are backing you up, and now it's time to step into your rightful place. When you take this step, you are not just changing your financial situation. You are changing the trajectory of your entire legacy. You are ensuring that your descendants will not know the struggles of scarcity, but will walk in the same authority, the same abundance, and the same favor that you are now stepping into. You see, this is about more than just you. This is about the future generations who will carry on your legacy of wealth, influence, and spiritual authority. I want you to picture it. Your children, your grandchildren, and even your great-grandchildren walking in prosperity and favor, just as you are. It's not just about breaking the chains of poverty for yourself. It's about establishing a new lineage of abundance, one that will endure for generations to come. So let me ask you, are you ready to step into your divine authority? Are you ready to take possession of your wealth, not just for your own benefit, but for the generations who will follow you? If you are, I need you to say it now with faith. I take possession of my divine inheritance. My legacy of prosperity begins today. This is your moment, and it's all about walking the power that is already yours. You don't need to beg for what has been promised to you. You don't need to ask for permission. You need to claim it. And with this claim, you are making an eternal declaration that prosperity is your rightful legacy, and it begins right now. Topic 5. Divine intervention. The end of scarcity and the reinforcement of your legacy. At this very moment, something extraordinary is happening. The spiritual realms are responding to your declarations, your faith, and your decision to take authority over your life. I want you to understand that you are not walking alone in this journey. Legions of divine beings, angels of abundance, are at your side, waiting for your command, ready to carry out the orders you give them with the power of heaven itself. This isn't just about hoping for things to change, nor is it about wishing for a better financial future. This is about commanding your life to align with the laws of abundance. The power you are tapping into today is not just a personal wish. It is a divine intervention that has been activated by your words, by your faith, and by your willingness to step into your rightful place as an heir of the Creator. You see, The reality of scarcity that you've lived with for so long, that constant fear of not having enough, of not being able to provide, of watching opportunities slip through your fingers, it ends today, right now. The power of divine intervention is sweeping over your life, breaking the chains of lack and ushering in a season of unprecedented favor and abundance. I need you to see this clearly. The scarcity you've known no longer has power over you. Your finances, your opportunities, your legacy, they're all about to be redefined. And it doesn't stop here. This transformation is generational. The blessings that will flow into your life will ripple through to your children, your grandchildren, and their descendants. But there's one more step. You need to claim this power, not just for yourself, but for the entire family and future generations that will benefit from the inheritance you are establishing today. Your home, that space where you've experienced worry, stress, and uncertainty. It is now consecrated as a sanctuary of abundance. I want you to imagine it. Every room, every corner, every inch of your house filled with the energy of wealth and blessings. Your home is no longer a place of worry, but a place where opportunities will find you, where wealth will flow to you effortlessly, and where peace and prosperity will reign. Declare it now. My home is a portal of divine blessings. My family's legacy of prosperity is established today. Feel the weight of those words. Your home is now consecrated as a vessel for wealth. Opportunities will come knocking at your door. The doors that were once closed to you are now wide open. The obstacles you once faced will seem like distant memories as abundance begins to rush in. This is the power of divine intervention. It doesn't require you to struggle. It doesn't require you to fight for every bit of wealth that comes your way. It only requires your faith and your willingness to receive. Today, the universe is aligning itself with your desires, your needs, and your highest purpose. Now, here's the most powerful part. You don't have to ask for permission. You don't need to beg, plead, or compromise. You are no longer a beggar in the kingdom of heaven. You are an heir, and as an heir, everything that belongs to the Creator is yours by divine right. And that includes wealth, success, and favor in every area of your life. It's yours to claim. As you move forward, remember that every single step you take is guided by divine hands. Your investments, your decisions, your actions, they are all being aligned with divine wisdom. You are no longer limited by human logic or understanding. Instead, your steps are guided by divine intelligence, the same intelligence that created the universe, and it is now working in your favor. Take a moment, close your eyes, and let this truth settle deep into your spirit. You are walking in divine favor. You are stepping into your legacy of abundance, and nothing, not one obstacle, not one barrier, can stand in your way. Declare it once more with power. I claim the legacy of prosperity for my family and me. My home is now a sanctuary of wealth. This is my divine inheritance. You have taken the first step in claiming your wealth, but the divine intervention that's happening right now is just the beginning. Your legacy is being rewritten. The chapters of lack and struggle are closed, and the book of abundance, favor, and legacy has begun. Topic 6. The reality of eternal prosperity. The consecration of your abundant life. As we come to the final moment of this powerful journey, I want you to take a deep breath and feel the shift that's already happening. This is no longer about what you hope for or dream about. This is the beginning of a new reality, a reality where prosperity isn't a temporary experience, but a permanent way of being, a reality where abundance is as natural to you as the air you breathe. Right now, everything is changing as you declared your divine inheritance. As you've taken authority over your life and your finances, you are now stepping into fullness of what the universe has always intended for you. This is eternal prosperity, and it is no longer something you have to chase. It is now your new identity. This isn't just a one-time event. This is your new address. You no longer live in the land of lack. You no longer live in the realm of scarcity. You live in the kingdom of abundance, and this kingdom is expansive. It has no borders. It has no limits. It flows infinitely. I want you to imagine this new reality for a moment. Your life is no longer a struggle for survival. Your finances are no longer an afterthought or a source of stress. Your thoughts are consumed with possibilities, ideas, opportunities, blessings, because now Abundance surrounds you, and your spirit is open to receive it. Every corner of your existence is filled with the light of prosperity. You have made your decision, and that decision is now irrevocable. The era of scarcity is over. Today, the chapter of struggle is officially closed, and the next page in your story is written in golden letters: prosperity, victory, success. This new reality is not temporary. This is not a passing season of good fortune. No, this is a life you are stepping into permanently. From now on, abundance will follow you like a shadow. The opportunities that were once out of reach will now be within your grasp. Money will find you. Opportunities will seek you out. Wealth is no longer something you pursue. It is something that pursues you. But there's something else. You are now a beacon of abundance to everyone around you. Your family, your friends, your community. They will look at your life and see the reflection of what it means to live in the divine flow of prosperity. You will be the example, the living testimony of what happens when you align with divine principles. As you walk in this new reality, your life will become an open declaration to the world that prosperity is not for the few. It is for those who understand their worth, claim their inheritance, and align their lives with divine abundance. Your life will inspire others to step into their own destinies of wealth and success. And here's the beauty of it all. This abundance is not just financial. It is peace of mind. It is joy. It is a fulfillment of your deepest desires. Prosperity touches every area of your life. Your relationships, your health, your personal growth. It transforms everything. So, I want you to say it one last time with all your heart. I live in abundance. I walk in prosperity. This is my permanent reality. Feel the power of those words as they take root in your spirit. This is not a temporary shift. This is eternal prosperity. Your new address is a land of abundance, and nothing will ever change that. This is your new beginning. You have crossed the threshold into a life where prosperity is your constant companion, and every day is filled with opportunities, success, and wealth. As we conclude this ritual of transformation, I want you to feel this truth in every part of your being. Your prosperity is sealed. It is written in the heavens, it is declared on earth, and it is now activated in your life. You are now walking in the fullness of your divine inheritance. And from this moment on, you are a living testimony of the abundance that is possible when you trust in the promises of the Creator and take your rightful place as an heir to all that is good, all that is prosperous, and all that is abundant. This is the end of our ritual today, but it is only the beginning of your new reality. Embrace this life of abundance. It's yours now forever.